And the next example would be very relatable to you. It is in the field of your consumer electronics. Here we have obviously the television and radio system, whatever TV, starting from the old TVs you might have seen, with the big CRT inside in it, till today what type of technology we are using in television, like OLED, and we have LCDs, and we have other technologies and displays. So for that also we need embedded system, because whatever signal we are getting, the audio signal and the video signal, that signal, they captures it and they convert the signal in your display format. So basically you need a kind of graphics embedded system where it converts your signal into your display. And then again, where the sensing technique comes in TV and radio system, definitely for TV, I have something called a remote control, which is used to control my entire TV remotely. So again, for remote, we have one IR sensor, and we on the set-top box or maybe on the TV itself, we'll be having one receiver. So based on my inputs from the remote, whether you want to change the channel or whether you want to increase or decrease your volume of the TV, or whether you want to do any brightness setting or any television setting or audio setting, we use remote. So yes, basically this is also a very important sensing embedded based system, TV and your radio system. Then again, cellular devices means your cell phone. This is again one of the widely used embedded product in the market. Cellular phones, it is an embedded product because it has a lot of features. You can have a call, you can record a lot of things, you can play a video, you can play audio, you can record audio, and then we have a lot of other sensors. Let's say for gyroscope, to turn any image or video from portrait mode to landscape mode. And we have what you call your proximity sensor, like whenever you're on a call and when you keep your phone near to your ear, then the backlight immediately turns off. So again, that has a sensor. So basically it has a lot of subsystems, including on a particular one combined system. That's why it is an example of embedded systems. Then again, the recent consumer electronic product, that is smart watches, whatever you see, fitness bands, fitness trackers, people tracker, then your other watches which has some special feature in it. So all these watches are nothing but a lot of features embed into it. So that's why we can take this example in the field of embedded system. So the next example field will be again medical devices. Then here in medical devices, we'll start from the old devices like X-ray machines. Then we have MRI scans for brain. Then we have CT scans. Then we have sonographies. Then to the recent ones with heart rate monitoring, then oxygen level monitoring. Then we have blood sugar monitoring. So all these machines, all these small devices nowadays companies are launching. These are nothing but your embedded products, because these devices have a lot of sensors, a lot of features in it, and all these features are combined on a single platform or a single device. So yes, we can include medical devices also in this field. And the last would be obviously some confidential fields like defense, aerospace, scientific R&Ds like ISRO, DRDO, NASA, SpaceX, and the other private organizations which works on R&Ds. So yes, to do a lot of R&Ds, we need embedded system, we need electronics, and we need sensing techniques. So this is the brief about embedded systems, and these are the fields where you use, and these are all familiar fields, and these are all familiar devices, and that's why I put here. And this is what about your embedded systems. So next we are going to have something which is really important and something which is related to this webinar, and that is, why do you need sensing techniques? So why do we need a sensing technique? Why do I learn if I'm a fresher, if I'm pursuing by engineering in the field of, let's say, electronics communication, electronics telecommunication, or maybe electronics and electrical, or whichever field which they have included embedded system as a subject. Why do you need to study sensing techniques? So let us look into it. Why do we need actually? And for that, let's say, and I will give you an example. So the example would be like, definitely, embedded system fulfills purpose of a given requirement. Why do we need to study something? Because that is going to give you some kind of outputs. Or if you have a requirement, then only you're going to study something. Now, why you're studying? Because you need to have a job. You need to have a proper career, and you need to have a lot of other plans in your life. So everything has a purpose. So why we design embedded system? To fulfill a given requirement. Let's say I have a requirement where I need to design one temperature monitoring system for a particular, let's say, a geyser or maybe a furnace. So that is my requirement. So for that, I need to design one embedded systems. So basically, with embedded systems, we actually solve critical problems which is given to us, and these problems are going to definitely make our job easy, and with proper efficiency and durability. And around 70 to 90% of all these requirements are actually related to connecting the outer world to your digital world, which means, let me give an example. I want to design one temperature based embedded systems. So what is my temperature? if if there is a requirement that I have to design one temperature system which should continuously monitor my let's say my geyser temperature, or my, if I have any furnace, so the furnace temperature. So what do you mean by temperature? This is nothing but a physical quantity. Temperature is physical quantity. Temperature rises based on the atmosphere temperature or the device temperature. So that is nothing but my physical quantity. So these physical quantity, somehow I have to design one system which should read that temperature or that physical quantity and converts it into my digital quantity. So that physical quantity we need to convert into digital quantity. So most of embedded products, whatever you see around you, these are nothing but converting your physical quantity into digital quantity, and then process it, and then store it and display it. So by this way, we can definitely say that a lot of embedded systems are nothing but the devices which are designed to convert your physical world into digital world.